and knowledge is life. It's life. Yo, sometimes you gotta cash out to cash in. It's real life, I'm talking about your life. I know it's hard trying not to sin. Gotta love, don't be stupid. To try to seek knowledge, just to win. Get the books, why don't you open up your eyes up a little bit more? And don't get too thin. You look around, everyone is turning into jaws. And you like finding Nemo to see with a little pin. Point blank, that's why you have doubt, just hold on. I'm gonna let you know what they all about. Do some research, so they call me Code Navy. I'm never signing up, yeah. Fuck the Illuminati and fuck the news. It's right in your face. Day after day, you see it. Ain't know what they all about. True story. Remember to join the empire. I say fuck that. I never spent my life on making set empire. It's so sad how life is. That's why I will never on the empire. Yo, back, yeah, I will fight back and just cast them all back to hell. Back cross. The dark side is so crazy that it will take you and they take you take. That's why I'm all on P's and Q's. That's why I'm never lazy. That's why I'm gonna keep my faith. Protect your family at all costs. What's life without a loss? Your heart is so cold, let it cross. Did you ever get shot on the cross? What? You feel me? Yeah. Sick knowledge, sick knowledge. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Yep, that's my song called Seek Knowledge. I did that back in like...
What up, what up?
These are all my other tracks right here. It's on my playlist on my YouTube channel, of course. I got Switch Rich tracks, of course, all my old school tracks and whatnot. I got it on there. But man, where do I even start today? I haven't done an episode... Well, let's echo, my bad. Let me take this off. I haven't done an Wait, hold on. Yeah, I haven't done an episode since May. No, actually April, my bad. So shout out to my boy Cash Worm. That's episode 61. The first episode for season 13, you feel me? So shout out to my boy Cash Worm. We did that back in April. And then we did the Who Got Fired Cypher too as well. So that was April 6th. So we had about at least like 6-7 artists came through. They all killed that shit. That's the second Who Got Fired Cypher. The first one was last year. We did about 5, and then this one I added on 7, and of course including myself on the second one. But I might, of course, I'm gonna do a third one, more likely again next year, 2025. You feel me? I'm just doing them every year, one each year. You feel me? So, you know, I've been doing the Who Got Fired movement since 2018. And then basically, you know, since I was like, you know, with the Cali Festivals and stuff, like I got tuned in with them. We already had 2 shows under our belt, you know what I'm saying, 2 Fuego Festas. One was 2018 with Net the Pharaoh, and then the second one we did last year, 2023, with San Quinn, Sugar T, Samasi. That was a pretty dope event. Shout out to my boy Roscoe P. Coltrane was making that happen. And the first one that made the first one happen was my boy Jude Alice, who created the Who Got Fired movement. Nice. You feel me? So basically, I've been doing this for a long time, you know, so that's all I gotta say, you know. But right now, today, you know what I'm saying, this is episode 62 for season 13, you feel me? Today's July 20th, 2024. And then I got another episode coming up this Tuesday on the 23rd. 23rd. With my boy Mac360, he's an artist from Utah. We're actually going to take care of that episode this Tuesday in Salt Lake City at the airport. Nice. You feel me? So that's the next episode too as well. But today's episode 62, and then episode 63 will be this Tuesday. But yo, I want to shout out these magazines and then the t-shirts like I always do in every episode. But first, I'm going to go into the magazines right now. We got All Bay Music right here. Shout out to Burner on the cover. All Bay Music right here. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to check out the articles. You get plugged in with it. All Bay Music. And then we got Go There Magazine. They've been around for a while. RP the Jacka, he's on there too as well. So RP Jacka, he's on Go There Magazine. And then we got my boy, this kid right here, he's been out for a long time. I got the chance to meet him at one of the Cali Festivals. But he goes by Ernie Banks. He kind of like did videos with artists with like his ukulele or whatever. And I know he does beats as well. And I think he did like a few beats for Polo G. He's pretty big now. So shout out to both Ernie Banks, and this is Knocksmith Magazine right here. And then we got, of course, last but not least, my boy Caesar. We got One Roll Magazine right here with X-Rated on the cover. This is one of his new issues. Any artist wants to get in this magazine, like I'm always saying this on every show, this is his stock prices right here. You guys can check out. with the pages and stuff. You guys can get plugged in. So normally we got a 1.5 3 page for 200. Basically 300, 500, and 650. These are all the different prices you guys can look at. But of course, you know, you guys can tap in with Caesar, and I can, you know, link you up with them and whatnot. And there's another magazine he did too, with a bunch of rappers on it too. Caesar One More magazine. You know, but yeah, those are all the magazines right there, like I always do on every episode. And I'm gonna go into the t-shirts right now. So shout out to my boy Crease. He's on season 12. He actually gave me this shirt when we did the episode. This is his brand. This logo, he did a BLR Worldwide. This is his shirt right here. See, BLR Worldwide. So shout out to my boy Crease. He's from Concord, California. Let me throw this to you real quick. Yeah, my bad. And then head those one by one. Yeah. And then we got Who Got Fired t-shirt. Of course, I got a while back. I made this one, the new updated Who Got Fired t-shirt as well. You know what I'm saying? That's for the brand. There you go. There you go, for sure. And then we got today's openers. Of course, I'm always announcing this one on every show. Today's openers are tomorrow's headliners. Who Got Fired? Yee! You know what I mean? One, here you go. Another one coming at you. All right. And then last but not least, we got my boy Kid Versace. My boy Kingless Kingdom. He gave this t-shirt to me at Fuego Fest in 2018. So shout out to my boy Kid Versace. He's on the Mob TV channel as well on season 1. On the first beginning when I first started in 2018. And of course, where I got the idea from Mob TV, what I'm wearing right now, is the MLB t-shirt. You feel me, Mob TV. And then I got the Who Got Fired pendant on right now, you know what I mean? So, let's go into this episode right now. Let's get my boy up in here. He goes by, I go by the Kid. I got a chance to meet him in 2017 at 360 Radio with my boy Henny Henderson. Like, I did an interview too that day on 360 Radio with Henny Henderson, and of course, I Go By The Kid was there too as well. And a few other artists that day too. And we did like a freestyle session and stuff. That shit was tight that day. But yeah, let's get in here, man.
The show is good.
Hey, I Go By The Kid, you feel me?
We here, baby.
We here.
Man, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, Brody.
Good.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and he got a chance to perform at the first Fuego Festival we was at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Him and who else was there?
We also
Your other boys?
Who else was at that first one, bruh? C to the J.
Your boy?
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Diverse was there.
Okay.
Doing his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he was coming. Ramdocious was there.
That's
you
what's
know
up.
What I'm saying? It was dope. Henny Holyfield was there. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like, hey, it was squad in the building that night. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. You feel me? Super dope. I can't wait till the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
So yeah, man. Like I said, I wanted to get you on the show,
Thank you.
and I'm saying I know we've been tapped in for a while, you know, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying, let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, where you from and, you know, your background and stuff. Let's start off with that.
Okay, for sure. I'm from Oakland, California. You know what I'm saying? I'm born and raised. I went to the majority of schools, bro. Like, I went to Oakland High, to Oakland School for the Arts, to Sojourner Truth High School. I was kind of bouncing around during my high school thing, but after high school, though, I just wiggled to the military. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How did that take partake on that?
Man, I was just, you know, just trying to figure out life, you know what I mean? And I just decided to just end up doing something different, you know. I had
With military, was it like the Marines, Army, Air Force?
the Navy.
The Navy? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. You know, and then from there I kind of bounced around, you know what I'm saying? I went to Chicago for boot camp, of course, so I got to, you know, feel the windy city and the snow and, you
In
know,
Chicago?
that culture.
Yeah.
And then from there I ended up moving to San Diego where my base was. So from Chicago to San Diego, so it was cool for me, you know what I mean? Like, I was close to home, but I wasn't too far away from home, but that's where I was pretty much stationed at. So
Oh, you're stationed
from
up there?
there, it was still music for me. Like, I was still on San Diego base trying to find a studio to record at, you know what I'm saying? Just knocking out as many songs as I could, you know, and still handling my military stuff at the same time. It's hard to do, but you know how it is when it's in you. It's like you just gotta get it done, you know? So, after that, though, man, I ended up just coming back home, you know what I'm saying, and just figuring out, okay, I've seen the rap culture as far as like, okay, I see who's rapping, who's doing what, so I came back home with the game plan. I just want to work with my favorite artists, so that's what I ended up doing. Yeah, people I grew up listening to, so I just doubled back on them years later, like, okay, let's work now. I got my money right. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure it out. So
Yeah.
that's how that ended up coming along. And I met C to the J when I moved to Sacramento. You know what I'm saying?
C to the J.
Diverse introduced me to him. And so, you know what I'm saying, from there, you already know it was SNG for me, you know what I mean? I was doing that for a long time, and then, you know, that's how we ended up meeting at the 360 building, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then Stunning Chips, you know Stunning Chips? Yeah, he was there too.
Shout
Yeah.
out Stunning Chips, you already know, man.
Yeah, but like I said, with the military, with the Navy, how long were you in there for? Like a couple years? Or?
I did 2.5.
2.5.
That was enough for me.
And right after, with the Navy, you just got into music too? Or yeah?
I was already in it. Honestly, yeah, I've been doing music since I was 14.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was already trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, I've been on that. I've been on that for a long time. By the time I got into the military, I was pretty much like years into it. So I was going around telling people like, yeah, I'm going to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? They looking at me like, bro, you crazy. You an engineer in the Navy. How you gonna be a rapper, bro? You know what I'm saying? But I was already invested so much into it. It was like I already knew. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to get my bag right. You feel me? It was strategic for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they respected it. You know what I'm saying? As long as I showed up on time for my job, they was rocking with me.
Where you originally from though?
Oakland, California.
Oakland,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
The Lake area, Hometown area, East 18th area, Park Boulevard area, 2500 area.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's my stomping grounds.
I know when we was you said Funktown.
Yeah.
That's where, of course, we were talking about Ezel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now you tell me, okay.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Ezel,
Funktown, Oakland. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah, funny story. Like I was telling you earlier, man, he was actually my science partner at Montero because I went to Montero Middle School. So we was in the basement cooking up chemicals and stuff. My dad upstairs like, what are y'all doing down there? But we passed our stuff though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he blew up pretty good.
Absolutely, yeah, as he should have.
Yeah. And at first, like, of course, talking about Ezel, but yeah, first time when I seen him on the Thizzler, the freshman Thizzler or whatever, was in 2014, because I was getting into all the Bay Area music and stuff around that time. And then like he won the freshman, like they were doing like the freshman type of stuff back then. And like I think Willie Joe was a part of it. You know, a lot of people out of the Bay was a part of it. That was the freshman Thizzler. They don't do that no more.
You know what I mean? Bring it back.
Yeah, they should bring it back. Well, it's like no, they do, but with Thizzler, they just basically with everybody that's out of the Bay or like even in different areas throughout California, they're posting like who's hot or who's not and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like I said, with you though, with the music and stuff, with the projects, you said you've been since 14, but with all the songs, you know, accumulated over time, how many you got out?
Wow, about 80.
80 tracks?
About 80. I'm trying to reach that 100 mark, so, you know what I'm saying, I'm always trying to keep my pen moving, you know what I'm saying, I'm constantly coming up with something new, you know what I'm saying, so what I'll do is I'll write a collective of songs, like a whole bunch of them, and I'll just take those to the studio. You know,
Okay.
I get the time to, you know, so.
Okay.
About 80 though. About
80.
80 of them.
Dude, with the albums though, like with the projects, how many albums you have?
I got one solo album right now. It's called Anger Management.
Anger Management.
I dropped it on 11/11/22. And talk about timing, right? It was like perfect timing. You know what I mean? So I chiseled away on that for years. Like I was still in the military working on that. So it was like, I worked on it for so many years, bro. So I was just so happy when it got done that I decided, okay, after that drops, I took a little break. Like, okay, I'm finna just figure out what my next project's gonna be, figure out, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to just rushing back to the studio and just making something just to make something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait it out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So with the Anger Management, how many tracks are on there?
Anger Management, you're looking at 13, 14.
13, 14 tracks.
Only song.
When did you drop that?
On 11/11.
11/11. So that was what?
22.
2022. That's what's up.
Yes, sir. I'm currently working on the Way soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that, how that project even ended up coming about. But that's my new project that I ended up falling into just based off of the graphic novel I was working on and just, you know what I'm saying, just tapping into what that was, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
When, is that going to be coming pretty soon?
As soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? As soon as possible. We already getting our feet wet with a couple tracks, you know what I'm saying? Just getting our feet wet, you know what I mean? Just figuring out the style of it, figuring out what we want to actually say, you know what I mean? And just chiseling, you know what I mean? Not rushing it, because this project, you can't rush it, you know what
Can't
I mean?
rush it.
Like, yeah, you can't rush this one. This
Yeah.
one's the big fish.
That's what's
So
up.
you can't rush it.
That's what I'm saying with, when you drop it or whatever, get into this one more magazine, and like more promotion and stuff, that'd be cool.
Absolutely. I'm gonna tap in, for sure. For sure. Shout out to One World Magazine. You already know I'm coming.
Where do you, what is your inspiration with the music? Where does it really drive and really come from with you inside?
Man, bruh. When I really first started rapping, bruh, it was more so just to just vent. You know what I'm saying? It was more like just venting. You know what I mean? But as I matured in it and I kept doing it and seeing like how it affects people, I just wanted to do something that was just like a niche of mine. Like I always loved music, you know what I'm saying? But like I didn't really start getting serious about it until like the last, bro, like 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
5 years.
The last 5 years when I started figuring out like, okay, bro,
This is what you want to do?
this is what I really want to figure out. Right. I want to figure it out, bro, because it's something in me, and I think it comes from my biological dad as well, because he was a songwriter too.
Okay.
So, like how you'll listen to certain songs, you get goosebumps and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, certain music you listen to, it just makes you just, it comes with this feeling, you know what I'm saying, it's like, ooh, I'm one of those, you know what I'm saying, like when I listen to a certain kind of song or music period, you know what I'm saying, it does something to me, spiritually, it does something to me, so I just be like, okay, it makes the hairs on my head stand up, you know what I mean, it's like, bro, okay, so what is that? You know what I'm saying? I think that's a sign that that's ready to call us, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many different avenues in music, you know what I'm saying? Just pick one, you know what I mean? But definitely music was calling me, for sure.
Music was calling you for sure.
I love it.
Of course, your rap name would be I Go By The Kid.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that name?
Man, bro, growing up, I was back and forth from the East Coast. I had family in New York, Brooklyn.
Okay.
And when I would go back and forth, I would go for the summer for 2 months, and then I would come back to Oakland. And when I would come back to Oakland, I would have a little bit of the East Coast kind of tone, slang to my voice a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just picking up on the culture out there, and I would bring it back home. And then people just started saying, yo, what's up, son? You know what I'm saying? What's up, kid? You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I just kind of ran with it, like, okay, kid. Like, okay, everybody calling me that. So as I kept on making music, I figured out, okay, so how do I differentiate myself from all the other kids that are out there? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's kid this, there's kid that, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, how can I make it so I'm like, when you search my name, I'm the only one that comes up, as opposed to having to just say the kid. And then you get a whole bunch of other the kids, you know what I'm saying? So I figured I would just take that name and just, mold it and figure out how to make it pop, you know what I'm saying? Make it so it's the only one, you know what I mean? So that's how I ended up coming with that.
That's what's up though.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
So you said you've been doing, how long you been doing, well, my next question is how long you been doing music, but you said since 2014. But who have you worked with in the past though with other artists?
Well, first off, I always worked with anybody I could. The first person that actually worked with me was PF of Go Dave. He reached out to me back in high school. He put me on the Go Dave album. And then from there, I was like in the studio, like figuring out, okay, bro, like this is dope. And then more features started coming from there. Just friends, you know what I'm saying? Just partners, and you know what I'm saying? Diverse is one of them that I did songs with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We was rocking tough. Of course, C to the J, right? Of course, him. Henny Holyfield, of course, you know what I mean? Seth Smokes, you know what I mean? Just being in the Sacramento area, I reached out to Seth Smokes, you know what I'm saying? Like just over time, just Entice, you know what I mean? Another rapper from Oakland. I've done songs with people too that haven't even been released, like, you know what I'm saying? Just figuring and just brushing shoulders, because seem like almost everybody do music, you know what I mean? And a lot of people. Rich Rocker, I just did a song with him called Go Off. That's on the album too. HB Fast, you know what I'm saying? Another rapper from Sacramento. Rodrill, R&B rap singer, you know what I'm saying? Shatina, his wife, you know what I mean? Just the list go on and on. Myra Haddad, you know what I'm saying? That's my sis, you know what I'm saying? I did songs with her.
And you were telling me about the jacket too. How'd that go?
Oh yeah, I met Jacka. I went with my cousin Jinx, man. He was doing a song with him,
Oh
He took me
shit.
with him.
That's what's up.
And at the time, I really didn't understand who Jacket was like that. But I sat down on Jacket's couch, bro, and we talked. You know what I'm saying?
From the ticket from there.
Yeah, I wanted to do a song with him, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, it was more so just about what my cousin was trying to do, and I was just supporting my cousin, you know what I'm saying? But I figured I'd work with him one day, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, one day I'm gonna figure it out, you know what I'm saying? But you already know, and it just is what it is. But it's like, when we talked though, he told me to stay positive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I asked him like, yo, how you be coming up with these bars, bro? How you be rapping like that? He was like, bro, I just do my best on every song, you know what I'm saying? And I just took that and ran with that too. Like, okay, so just do my best. No matter what it is, really, I put that into my graphic designs because I also do graphic designs.
Yeah.
So I just make sure that I put my best foot forward. You know what I'm saying?
I did, of course, I was telling you earlier, but yeah, I've done, graphic, I dabbed myself in the pot a little bit with graphic design art too as well.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I made a few album covers for artists.
Mm-hmm.
My boy Cash Worm, I was showing you earlier on the first episode for season 13.
Mm-hmm.
I did a track of his called, Thicker Than a Snicker. So that was a track that he came out with, and then I put like hecka like ladies and stuff on the cover for him, and you know like he's like in the trap or the cover came out dope.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? But like stuff like that. But it's hecka easy now, like online, even off your like I basically do all the graphic design art on my phone.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you can be
But
on
with
the move,
you,
right?
do you like with graphic design? Of course, talking about that now. Have you like with the computer and stuff, or like with your laptop?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I hand draw first, most and foremost. So like I've been drawing since I was 2 years old.
Okay.
And so my housekeeper, man, she was so solid, bro. She taught me how to draw when I was 2 years old. She just sat me down, showed me how to trace stuff, showed me how to just. I was literally 2 years up, 3 years old. You know what I mean? But I realized that that's something else that I had a passion for was just drawing. So I just constantly kept drawing over the years. I would be on the bus at school drawing in the back with the homies, you know what I'm saying, drawing pictures of Michael Myers and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
just hanging out, you know what I mean? And it wasn't until I got grown, you know what I'm saying, in college and stuff, like after the military, you know, that I really started figuring out how to get a bag off of it. Like, okay, well, let's bite down on that because obviously I can draw all day.
That's
So
what's
then I
up.
started doing logos for people, you know what I'm saying, and just doing album covers for people and, you know, just getting my feet wet with that. And that was dope
Yeah, with
too.
my album covers, I charged like 15, and then it was $10 for. Well, the logos, everybody, heck of people. I was pretty up. It was actually last year and then this year with the logos, but like with the album covers, I mostly did my stuff, my own. Of course, when you drop stuff on YouTube, you could just take a parental advisory sticker and then grab a dope photo from it,
Right.
and then just slap it. That's what everybody's been doing now. You know, and stuff. But still, it's like always good with the artwork
Yeah.
of what covers you want to design for. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. I also do it on a pad, on an iPad. Shout out to Grease Clothing, man. He was rocking with Top Shelf Radio for a while, and Hennessy introduced me to him, and we just clicked. You know what I'm saying? It's about 4 years ago. He came to my house with a pad, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I started chiseling away and just figuring out how to use that also, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was really good at Photoshop, but then I got my hands on Procreate. And then once I got my hands on that, it was like, ooh.
It was on from there.
Yeah, that's how I ended up getting into the web graphic novel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And all of that, so yeah, that pad, bro, that's my lane for sure. I love working in the pad, yeah. Understanding the layers of how to break everything down, and you know what I'm saying, just there's so many things you can do on there that is really no reason to play with it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's too much stuff to do on there.
I was gonna say is let's take a break for a minute.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and cause I know I'm getting hot. And,
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a break for a minute, and we're gonna get back into it right now.
For sure.
We're gonna go back into the videos in a little bit, or
Yeah.
when we come back.
For sure, it's good.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna see where we're at in the video.
For sure, it's good. Yeah, it's going good. It's going real good, man. It's going good. Yeah.
I was actually gonna. I know you're sweating. I was gonna get you a towel.